Welcome back to the Pac-12 Cafe and a little more sugar packet shuffle. When last we talked about gap controls, that being the area between the offensive players that is being defended by the defense. A gaps are adjacent to the center, B gaps a gap wider, and so forth. All right. When we see the defense line up, gap integrity is the promise from each defender to each other that I will stay in my gap. Now, to be great on defense, you have to be accounting for every gap. Against Michigan State last week, Oregon found a flaw in the Spartan defense. And here's what they did. They looked out here in this 3-by-1, tight end on this side, 3 receivers to this side, and looked out and saw 2 C-gap defenders. You can see this defensive end sitting outside. He's got that gap, but so too does that outside linebacker. That means they're a gap short. So if we look all the way outside, if this is the C-gap, the D-gap was manned by this DB lined up right here, and the E-gap, well, who has it? You're going to find out that Oregon found out that the corner had it. When they put number 3, remember we're always counting outside in, when they put number 3 on a bubble screen, the corner reacted to create the edge of the defense. Defense is always trying to funnel to their help. That's why they have gap controls and try to provide gap integrity. The bubble screen requires the corner to come up and take the E gap. And in so doing, he exposes, in his coverage responsibility, the quarter of the field that he's responsible for. He had a quarter, he had a quarter, he had a half. When you see this happen, you're going to see a huge opportunity for the number 2 receiver as he goes on his wheel route, that being Devin Allen. Watch the play. Here you have the play. Watch number 3. He comes to the what we call the bubble screen. We're going to watch him go right here. You can see the corner, see that immediately and respond. He's got to take away his gap, create the edge, but he voids his quarter of the field. And watch number 2, Devin Allen, as he's wearing number 5, head to that quarter. Mariota sees him. He's an experienced veteran. Touchdown, Oregon. Touchdown, Pac-12. Another great weekend for our conference. Not so good for the Big Ten, but we're not concerned about them. It's all about us. Remember, gap integrity and gap controls have to be sound to play great defense. Y'all come back now, I hear.